Hey everyone. You may recall in the video where I built the shelving units that the miter saw that I got with this workbench gave me one cut before it failed. I think it was the switch. So I figured today we'll do a short video. I'm going to take it apart and just see um, what's going on there. So let's take a look at this thing. So it's a two-part switch. You've got your trigger and you've got your safety. You have to engage the safety to get the switch to go. I've never worked on one of these. I'm not 100% sure how it's all going to come apart. Probably just some screws. Looks like Phillips. It is pretty rusty, so maybe the switch needs to be cleaned. I'm not sure if this is a mechanical safety or part of the electric. And if it's mechanical, that just means that this switch is bad. But let's get it apart and see what's going on in there. Yeah, all of these screws look pretty rusty. It'll give us an opportunity to inspect the power cord inside here as well. Okay, so this is mechanical. You see that? So you push this in and it allows you to engage the trigger. And what kind of switch do we have here? Boy, it looks like the switch is just worn. Let's pop this out. So that's all the switch does. Let's see. There we go. Let's see if that will actually kick it on. So if this actually kicks it on, then what we have is a situation where the edges of this are worn. If this does not kick it on, it means the switch is gone. Where? I'll show you a close-up. This tab right at the edge of the switch is not connecting enough with this bar. So even though you unlock it, it's not pushing it enough. So it looks like we need to add a little bit of filler onto the end of that so it'll push harder, which I don't think will be that difficult to do. Let's take this piece off. We've got this wire piece on it. I don't want to risk losing any of this. Take the switch out. We can just get this piece to come off. Yep. Okay, so this piece, let me make sure you can see it's not blurry. This piece right here does not look all that worn, but it's not engaging the switch. The switch doesn't look all that worn either. It just doesn't seem to be able to make contact. So all we really need is to put a little material on top of that. And I should be able to do that probably with JB Weld. I'll be back. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to take this plastic and cut a very small piece to put right on top of that. Which will give us that just very small bit of extra leverage. Okay. All right, we're going to mix it up just right on here. I just cut actually a piece of that plastic to mix it. We need very little here. Ooh, this is old JB Weld, I see. We get to the point where we're just getting white. There we go. All right, so all I'm going to do is put a little bit right there. Take my new piece of plastic, drop it right on top. Oh geez, look at that, that's broken. That piece of plastic is broken. So we can also take the opportunity to fix that. Very easily. And oops, and we'll just scrape our excess off here. All right, so we've got our new piece, which should go right in there. Make sure it's not going to be in the way of anything. Nope, should be good to go. All right, so now we just have to give it time, let it dry. All right. So I guess I'm going to leave it and we'll be back tomorrow. Hey everyone, just a brief interruption here. If you're enjoying this content and you'd like to support my channel, and especially if you like cats, I've written a series of chapter books for ages 8 and up, fully illustrated, called Flea Biscuit and Friends. The first book in the series is Flea Biscuit Finds a Home, followed by Flea Biscuit Summer Vacation, and finally, Flea Biscuit's Magic Christmas. They're available at all local booksellers as well as on Amazon.com. I will post a link in the video description. And hey, that's my pitch. Back to the video. Hey everyone, it's day 2. The JB Weld has fully set, and we're going to put this together and see if my fix worked. Here's hoping. All right, so first and foremost, we got to make sure we know how to do this thing with the trigger. Should not be too difficult. Gotta figure out exactly how this thing ran. I think like that. Is that backwards maybe? Shouldn't be. I got something screwed up here and I'm not sure what it is. Ah, that's it. It goes like that. Yep, that looks like that's how it goes. That should activate the switch fine. Push that in. Okay, that's working. I'm gonna sand the rust off these screws with the grinding wheel. So, goggles on, gloves on. Let's put these screws in and test this thing out. Sorry, my tripod's a little weird. Hopefully it doesn't make you seasick. I'm not tightening these, I'm just making them snug. And once I've got them all in, I'll tighten them up. I gotta come up with a better setup. Set up right. All right. So it locks there with the camera on it. All right. Now, if I plug it in and it immediately triggers, then I know my pad that I added is too much. All right. We're plugged in. Let's see if it works. Awesome. So we fixed we didn't fix the switch, we fixed that plastic that was just worn out by putting a little layer from some plastic packaging on it. So even something like this, that's all I did was use an edge of that, cut it out, JB welded it on, and now I got that was easier than I thought. Well, I said it was going to be a short video, and it looks like it was. It was a pretty easy fix. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to do some other maintenance, like oil this thing up and stuff like that. All right, that's it. Well, sometimes it just works out. I didn't think it would be this easy to do. I knew it would be a short video, but I really didn't expect it to go quite that easy. You know, I suppose you could have found a replacement trigger or maybe even a replacement switch online and redone it that way. But it's called Florida Rustic Repairs because we find inexpensive, safe, and hopefully easy solutions to repair old tools, appliances, and refurbish things. I hope you enjoyed this content. And if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. We've actually hit 10,000 subscribers, which is just amazing. And I'm so happy that you're enjoying this content. I'm going to continue to produce more. And hey, if you've got an old miter saw, it's got an intermittent problem, or just plain stopped working and you think it's the trigger, it's a few screws to take it apart and give it a look. And I just showed you an easy way to fix it if your problem's similar to mine, and it probably is. All you've got to do is go out, get busy. Take care.